Hey guys and gals, Malkuth 1974 back at you with another episode of our Empyrion Galactic Survival Let's Play. Today, we're going to get together what we need to make some more of these soils so we can grow some more of our plants. And we're going to start construction on our first small craft or a small vessel. And I think I want to make all my craft this season Star Trek-esque. So I want to make a shuttlecraft. I kind of tried to make them in my last Let's Play of Space Engineers, but they didn't turn out very well. They were kind of buggy. Space Engineers is pretty buggy when it comes to small craft and trying to have craft that you can actually walk inside. But Empyrion is the complete opposite. Empyrion actually has it set up for that is the way you build it. So you have a small craft and you have your large carrier type craft. And the small craft you can absolutely make walkable interiors inside and everything else. But we're going to get to that later. So I've already gone through some of the stuff I need to get this stuff crafted. So what we actually need first to make these growing plots is we need something called nutrient solution. And what it requires is rock dust, purified water, and spoiled food. Now, the only way to get spoiled food is actually to spoil your food. So you would take anything, you could take anything that has a perishable timer on it and actually cause it to spoil. Let's see. I actually got some here. There we go. And what else do we got here? I don't know. Do these have spoil? Are these spoiling? I don't want these textured plants to spoil. So let's, I don't know. They look like they're not doing very well. I have 8 minutes left on one of them. Huh. I don't think they are. But anyway. So yeah. So I have 17 spoiled food now. So we can make a bunch of these nutrient soil things. So I'm going to actually... I don't need that many. It won't let us make that many. So I'm gonna kind of have that build. And the other thing I need to look at is I would like to actually get another upgrade, because even though I want to start with the small vessels, if I get to level 10, I don't know if you skip like that though. Is level 8 next? Why would they skip like that? That would be weird. Yeah, I still need some, I would like to have some of the shutter doors, and I like the mobile constructor. I can probably get that now. We got the fridge, spotlights, lights, generators. We got some of the stuff we need, and I would like to get the other thruster, but you need to be level 10. And my guy has, well, he's almost there. If you look at my guy, I only need 6 more points, so really all I need to do is go pick something. Let's see. It's getting dark. It's always dark here in Empyrion Galactica. There we go. Level 8 reach. Yeah, so you go to level 8. That gives me 40 unlock points, which I won't be able to get that big engine, but we might not need it. So let's look. We'll go here. So I definitely want the constructor. And I definitely want the shutter doors, because that's going to be imperative to our survival. Passenger seat I'm not too concerned about. Let's go to miscellaneous. Cargo box blocks. These are for... We need these, so unlock that. And we'll probably need a small ammo box, which is again for all of these. Hydrogen generator, we don't need that. We don't need flares. We got all this, so we're pretty much almost all set with all that. Weapons, can we upgrade to anything? We could go to the assault rifle type 2, and we could actually build this because we do. Okay, so I did find out. Okay, I'm going off track again here. I did find out what like the sniper rifle upgrade and the rifle upgrade kit is. Those are for to make the tier 2 stuff. So actually it'd be nice to make a tier 2 sniper rifle, but let's go actually check out our thing here. We got 14. We got 15. So now we can start making these blocks, but what will I need? I will need either what I'm going to make them with. I think I'm going to go with steel. So I'm going to get some steel plate. Let me go grab some in here. We don't need hardened steel plate. I'm just going to grab like 22 of them. What am I, starving again? Yeah, of course I am. All the time. Let's eat this pizza. And I'll eat some of these waffles. Wow, we might have to go on. I might have to go on a hunting trip after this episode to get things done. I think we're pretty much out of that. Yes, we are. I'm gonna put the steel plates in here. So now I should be able to build. I need 6 more. So can I build 6 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I won't be able to build it because I don't have enough steel plate. I gotta grab more. I should have grabbed them all. There we go. So we got 34. And what else does it take? It takes the nutrient. So the nutrient solution is only 1, so I have a ton of this stuff. So we don't have to worry about that. So those will build, and we'll have our new growing plots here. Why is it so dark in here? Probably because I don't have my headlamp on. All right, so I'm going to kind of start my thing here. I want to make sure I don't hit any of these plants. These on this side are going to be tomato plants. This might have to go. Yep. This too. This too. Because those were technically part of this block. That's one thing. This game has a lot of cool blocks to it, and I'm going to have to make a new door, so I'll have to make it on this side, I think. Yep. Because we don't want this to be all our growing stuff here. And I will take a piece of wood, and we will go like this. Already had one in there anyway. That's fine. Right click allows you to not on that. Right click allows you to choose the different kinds of blocks that you can make with these. It's another thing I like about this better than Space Engineers, is that the number of blocks you can use in this is fantastic. Alright, so there we go. There's our 6. I'm going to put these here. Now these should be all set. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is the perfect. So you can do, like I said, every one of these lights can do a 3x3. So this is what we have set up. So let me get in here. Let me find my tomato ones. I got 2 tomato ones. We're gonna grow some more tomato ones once we get our first plot out of there. I also want. Do I have any? Durain. These are also good to have. So we'll grow some more of those later. And I'll probably take another wheat. Do I have a wheat sprout? Yep. So I'm going to put 2 wheats here. Or is those the wheats? What are these? Those are corn. So I'm going to have wheat, 1 corn. I'll have 2 durain sprouts, 2 tomatoes, and a pumpkin back here. And that should help feed us for quite some time, I would say. So there you go. That's all you need to do for that. I'd like to also show you. I did upgrade the base a little bit more, other than what you just saw. I did install a elevator to go to the top of the roof, and I did make my first little flight pad that I'm gonna build. That we will build the shuttle that we're gonna build on to this. So let's go down and see what we need for a small vessel. So we can kind of go like this, and that will get rid of everything we don't need for the small vessel. So we'll need a cockpit. Again, there's only one cockpit to choose from, but you can use any one that you want. I'll show you when we get that. So I will build one of those. Thrusters, I'm probably going to need like maybe 10 of these. Not 100. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're going to need maybe 5 RCS. Not 6. I'm not going to use landing legs. We're going to need a fuel tank. I might put 2. This is like a short range shuttle anyway. We're going to need a generator. We're going to need the fridge. We're going to need the O2 station. O2 tank. We're going to need a ventilator. I'm going to take a couple spotlights. We're going to have a light inside of it. A small ammo box. A couple cargo boxes. Are those actually building, or is it not allowing me to build? Oh, you only have such a... I think you only have... You can only build so much. What did I stop at? So the O2 tank. So I need a ventilator. Yeah, that's good. So we'll have to continue on a little bit later. You know what? I also need the actual block to build. What are those under? Components, building blocks, weapons and items. There's like a block you have to build for to even make. Oh no, is it a core? There should be like a small vessel block. Fuel tank, landing gear, fridge, O2, cockpit, cargo block, LCD screen, core. Maybe it's under components? No. Building blocks. Well, that's odd. Am I not seeing what I'm supposed to be doing here? All objects. Get the harvester module. Gatling gun. Ah. So confused. Alright, let me look for this and I'll be right back. Okay, so I figured out what I did. You can't have... the small vessel, it seems that filters out that for some weird reason. So the small vessel starter is right here. It takes a core and steel blocks, small 8. So I'm going to build... Actually can't even put it in there yet. Let me take the ventilator out. There we go. So we'll build that. I'm going to let that stuff build, guys, and I'm going to get the rest of the stuff that I need together, and then we'll kind of go and start building the vessel. So I'll be right back when all this is all done. Alright, guys, I got a few things together here. I've just noticed something. All my plants just died. Now, I'm not... this one died first, and I was thinking it was because of the generator. But then all these started dying. And now I noticed that the temperature in my house is 5 degrees Celsius, which is 25 degrees Fahrenheit, right? Why do I have the... I don't have the radiation symbol. Huh. Then it's 20... I wonder if this is causing problems. With it being open like this? Let me see. Let me see if I can close this up. Put a wall here. Like so. Let's see if I can come back up here. And I'll close it up. Oh, I only had one anyway. Alright, let's see down. It's 14 in here. Let me grab a few of these. Since I'm in here, I'll grab some more of these. And let's go up here. Kind of got off track here, but I just lost a crap load of plants I can't get back. I'd have to find some more. Alright, so we'll go 6. Like that. And then I'll go this way again. And I'll see if I can get this to go. I don't think so. I think this is blocking me here, which could be a problem. But I could go like this. And now I should be able to do it. Like that. And then we can go like that. And then I can bring this back. I should be able to. Might be low. I should be able to... No, because it comes out, it's actually... Interesting. Do I have my jetpack on? How did I do that? Oh. This is actually... You guys see this? This block is actually... Oh, that's weird. Okay, well, whatever. I fixed this problem. And I don't know if that will open up anything. Let's see. Now I had a light there, so that won't do. I won't be able to do anything right there. Is it getting warmer in here? It is. It's getting a little bit warmer, but it takes a little bit for that to actually warm up. Oh, that's a bummer that I lost all these plants. The only one that didn't die was the corn. I even lost the pumpkin. It got really, really cold. Well, it's 8 degrees Celsius. I don't know. I thought inside was supposed to have its own temperature control, but I guess not. Anyway, let's go work on getting this thing together. So I do have all the blocks, some of the blocks that I need together. Let me go like this. I thought I grabbed a bunch of them. I didn't grab that. Let's go back down here. Oh, I got the hiccups. I need that block. I need that block. And I need some RCS blocks. While I'm down here, I guess I can build some more stuff. I got the windows building. I got these building. Like that. Guess we can build the fridge. O2. That. Cargo box. Ammo. I'll probably build 2 cargo boxes. Mobile constructor. We'll see. So I'm going to model this after like the Type 6 shuttlecraft of the Federation. It's not going to be an exact copy of it, but it's going to be. I'm going to make it as close as I can. So, first block you need to place is this block, and you can see that it has its little thing here. Let me center it, or at least I think it's centered. Might want to go forward a little bit. So there we go. It'll drop down. So when you're looking at the block, there's a reason why it's blue like this. It kind of looks like a T. This represents the back. So this is our core block for the small vessel. And what it's telling us here is that this is the back of the core, and this is the front of the core. So the front of the ship is this way. And you can also tell by this little X, this little triangle here, that this right here is kind of pointing towards that. That means that's the front of the ship. You don't need to keep these here. You can destroy these, and it won't make too much of a deal. But I'm going to keep them because I'm just trying to get the ship going. And it's going to be a little bit wider, I think. Is it? Yes, it has to be. It has to be at least 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have a 3-space walk in it. This might actually be like a smaller version of a Type 6. It's going to be modeled after it, but it ain't going to be the same size. The Type 6 will actually be a lot bigger. And then I would need to come out to at least here. And what we're going to need is we're going to need the cockpit. Let me go get that. I'll be able to tell more after I see how big the cockpit is. And let me grab that. There we go. You're looking at that. You go, we can't build with that. Well, that's what I said. Everything in Empyrion is right-clickable. So I have this out. Now look how big that is. But if you right-click, it gives you all these different options for. Oh wow, I love that streamlined one. And what I'm going to use is I'm going to use the open cockpit. I think I'm going to go with this one. Oh man, some of these are really awesome looking. Some of these are some of the original ones too. I think these are the original ones, the legacy ones. And these are all the new ideas one. I like this one right here. But let me see what that looks like. Oh man. I love it. Oh. But no. We're going to build this. So yeah, it's a little bigger than I thought. So that's where we're going to sit in here. So this actually has to come back a lot more than I originally thought. And we might have to go one wider. One wider. So, the question is, do we really want to? And I'm hitting 20 minutes. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna get the layout of this done. Just the bottom layout of it, kind of like the etch of it. I guess you can call it. And I'll be right back, for we don't waste too much time on this. Alright guys, I'm back. So I got the basic gist of what this thing's gonna look like. These are the nacelles that you actually see on the shuttle. These actually hold the thrusters, and for a small vessel to work in this, it's basically the same idea as Space Engineers. You have to have thrusters facing back, sideways, forward, up, and down, so all the cardinal directions. We have the cockpit up here. For right now, I have the generator and the fuel tank situationed right here because I actually want to get this up in the air, and I want to be able to carve out a little bit here for we can kind of we can make it that curved shape underneath. So this, imagine that like this is going to be like sort of like I might have to move the pilot this thing right here too. I don't think we can actually get rid of it. Nope, I'll have to destroy it, then I'll have to rebuild it. That's fine. So everything's going to kind of lower a little bit. It's going to be kind of in the ground. So imagine like you're going to come in. We're also going to get rid of the core. We're going to take the core out and we're going to rebuild it again. It's not a big deal. You can actually do that. I don't know if me taking it out would actually destroy it or not. I'm not 100% sure. But one of the first things I kind of do want to do, is this going to work? Yeah. Well, let's kind of just go and hit P. And what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to put a lot of fuel in here, but I am going to put some. 15%, that should be good. We should have engines running. No, we don't. Oh, because I don't actually have it on. Alright, P. We'll put the power on. Now we should have, yeah, see now our engines are kind of running right now. I should, believe it or not, this thing should somewhat fly. I should be able to raise up with it, like that. And I should be able to come off. And then you can kind of see what it looks like from here. And I'll go to J. And there we go. So now I want to carve out a little bit here. This will be the center line, I think. Or should I might bring the cockpit back a little bit. I think this will be the center line. So this will have to come out. And we'll have to continue this build later. I just don't want to knock this out yet. If I keep going this way, though, it will. But I'll kind of build it back like this. So now I want you to kind of, let me bring this up a little bit more so I can work with it. There we go. I might come out with it a little bit here. There we go. So now what I want to do is I want to bring kind of that, like a curved shape here. I think I'm going to go like, let's see. I could go with this shape, but I don't know. I don't know if I like this shape. By the way, to move things around, if you see the axis here, this is what you see the different colors. These are the different axes you can rotate your thing on. And if I wanted to rotate it, on that way, that means it's going to rotate that way. So basically, I went like that. You know what? I kind of do like that. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep it kind of like that. Go like that. I'm not gonna worry about that. You see what I did here? I kind of made it do what I wanted to do. I guess is that what you can call it. Go like that, go like that, go like that, go like that, go like that. And I think I'm going to slope the front a little bit. So basically, like, I just kind of lowered the floor a little bit. Not a whole lot, but I don't know what in relation the vessel... yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's it's difficult to explain. So this is the floor. That's basically what I did. So maybe it won't be as... maybe that won't be quite the center line that I thought it would be. I could have come down with that a little bit more. But I think I'm going to do it this way. It's not going to be exact. I mean, I'm kind of basing the model off of the Type 6 shuttlecraft, but it's definitely not going to be perfect. Let me grab this again. There we go. And yeah, I think I want it to sort of reach out like this. And then I'm going to curve it again, like, rotate it like that. Nope, that won't work. And like that, there we go. Well, I guess that didn't work either. I guess I don't even know how to rotate these things. Okay, there we go. So kind of like this. And we kind of come up here like this. This has to all be cut out. I think I have everything under here. Let me... I did put everything under here, right? I think so. So I should be able to go like this without worrying about losing that core. And the core is definitely not going to stay there. I'm probably going to move it ahead a little bit. So we kind of want to cut... I wonder how big those doors are. I wonder if they're that big. That I don't know. So there's like some of the bottom of the craft. I'm going to come this way. I want to come down with a curve. I also need to do a lot more mining because unfortunately I ran out of iron. So I think I want to come down here with a regular thing. We got this one. These are the ramps. We don't want the ramps. There should be a slope. Where are you, slope? Let's see. No. There's the ramp. I don't want the ramp. I know there's a slope. Am I just completely missing it? Ooh, there's another type of ramp bottom. Huh, that's weird. I thought they had a slope in here. Huh. Let me look around. Alright guys, got a few more minutes left before we gotta end the episode. I'm gonna put my other two engines here. I'm just gonna show you guys a quick thing about the engines. If you see on the back, see how I'm kind of rotating it on that axis, that green axis. But if I change it, you can see the front there, but you can tell the back of it because it has that little netting, that little circle netting thing. That means that the engine's facing forward. I want these ones facing back, and I want to place them in here like that. So that'll give me a little bit more forward thrust. Another thing I need to place that I have forgotten about is my RCS. I got 2 here, 3 there. I guess I could have done 1 more, but I guess I'll probably fill that in with something else. I don't know yet what, but for right now I'll kind of go like that just to fill in it. RCS helps you maneuver stuff. So if we jump up here and we kind of look in here now, I can also kind of cut some of this out. If you look, I can kind of move around now, and I can move back, I can move forward, I can move up, I can move down, sideways, but right now I just kind of want to move down. So let's move down. We'll land this thing. We're on the ground. I'm going to get out of the cockpit, and I am going to shut this down by hitting Y. So that's all the energies out of it. And I'm going to get rid of this. I'm gonna have to make another one anyway. It's not letting me get rid of it. Did I change it? Disassemble. Okay. There we go. So, the only reason I want to do that is because I want to open these up. Oh, I need to reload. Oh, I don't have any on me? Huh. Alright. Well, anyways, guys, I'm going to work on this some more while you guys are away. Again, we're going to move this block eventually. Did I actually keep the cockpit? I did! Look! Cockpit's still there. Cool. So, I'll see you next time. So if you guys are enjoying the series, hit that like button and all that great stuff, you know, subscribe and all that other stuff, and check out the series and all that. We'll see you guys later. This is Malkuth1974. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Malkuth, out of here.